Today's news. Today's
Sponsored by
news.
Progressive Insurance. I'm Michael Wallace. President-elect Donald Trump's pick for Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth got an earful from Democrats and hecklers during a Senate Armed Services Committee hearing today.
Security force will remove members.
CBS's Natalie Brand has more.
Democratic lawmakers wasted no time grilling President-elect Trump's defense secretary pick, Pete Hegseth, on excessive drinking and sexual misconduct allegations.
You've admitted that you had sex at that hotel in October 2017. You said it was consensual, isn't that correct? How do you explain your completely false charges against me? You fully investigated and it's completely clear. You have
Some senators expressed concerns about Hegseth's ability to manage the Pentagon's nearly $1 trillion budget, citing his handling of finances at two veterans nonprofits.
Hegseth told the panel Trump tapped him because he's a change agent. It appears Hegseth will have enough votes in the Senate to be confirmed. Part of the report on the investigations into Donald Trump has been released. CBS's Christian Benavides has the latest.
A new Justice Department report details Donald Trump's efforts to stay in power following the 2020 presidential election. Former special counsel Jack Smith writes that the admissible evidence was sufficient to obtain and sustain a conviction at trial. Following the report's release, Trump attacked Smith on social media, calling him a lean-brain prosecutor.
More than 1,500 people have been charged in connection with the attack on the Capitol 4 years ago. CBS News has learned both Israel and Hamas have reached a draft agreement for a ceasefire and hostage release in Gaza. CBS's Rami Inocencio is in Tel Aviv.
Talks could collapse at any minute. Many are cynical, but again, one more time, there is that feeling of hope, and that official says in large part because of the U.S. and the double backing of the outgoing Biden White House and the incoming Trump White House.
Under the deal, Hamas would swap dozens of hostages for prisoners Israel is holding. The House has passed a bill banning transgender girls and women from competing on girls' sports teams at schools. More from CBS's Matt Piper.
The bill, known as the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act, would amend Title IX, the federal law banning sex discrimination in schools, to recognize a person's sex as based solely on a person's reproductive biology and genetics at birth. What's more, schools that allow a person whose sex is male to participate in an athletic program or activity that is designed for girls risk losing federal funding.
The CDC says 3% of high school students identify as transgender. Dow was up 221 points today, but the NASDAQ dropped 43 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 57 degrees in Alameda, California.